Child, talk about being on a mission. That was a mission. That was a mission and a half, honestly. I had to message her on multiple items that she had listed just to get a response out of her at 6:30 in the morning. But yeah. All right, at the gym, time to go work out. Wow, this is so comfortable.
Hold up.
Hey dolls, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on to this video. If this is your first time here, I hope that you decide to give me a chance. I got a pretty full catalog down there for you guys to binge on. Anyway, we have a lot to do in this video. We are going to be doing a full porch makeover. Yes, and I gotta tell you, I love it. This one really hit it out of the park.
Here's the head.
For real. And I'm just loving how these outdoor spaces are coming together. Now, I don't want to sit here yip yapping, but I do want to give a very special thank you to today's video sponsor, which is Costway. Now, you guys know I've been working with Costway for a very long time, and that says a lot. I have loyalty to the brand, and the brand has loyalty to me. And that's because I enjoy working with them, I enjoy the product, and from what you guys are telling me, you also enjoy the product and the prices from Costway. Okay, so cut out the middleman, go straight to Costway.com. There's a lot of stuff that you are probably purchasing from some of the big box stores and don't even know it. Now, with that said, I also want to give a very special shout out to YouTube. Now, I know I give YouTube and the algorithm a really hard time, but I just want to say thank you to YouTube for bringing us together. So that's why I wanted to say is thank you, YouTube, for giving me a place to create my art and build this really wonderful family of co-stars. With that said, and let's go ahead and jump right into this porch makeover. Okay guys, here we go. This is an image of my home. Somewhat, I have to protect my privacy. You know, some people are cuckoo. But anyway, this is my porch, and when I moved in, it was boring, you know, nothing going on, no personality whatsoever. I did add a few things outside, but I was mainly focused on that front door area. If you did see my porch makeover video for the fall, you remember I did a lot of coastal, but there was also a lot of pumpkins and everything. So moving right along, I did put out some furniture. This furniture got beat up, the table, the chairs, but I did end up making a profit by selling them on Marketplace. Now this over here, hot mess. I need to do something with these. They faded out and I'm kind of tired of looking at them. So I do like the grass because it is very coastal. Not the flowers, I just stuck those in there. They don't even belong there, but the wind kept blowing them away. I bought something to go up there. I had a plant before, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep that, all of this stuff here or not. My grandson left his little scooter out. So yeah, I just need to clean up this area because obviously everything is dusty, pollen, yada yada. But yeah, I need to redistribute a few things because it just kind of got crazy after I removed all of the fall and then all of the Christmas. And so yeah, so we're gonna do something about that. We're gonna do something with these because after I made them, they looked really good, but now the color has changed quite a bit. They're taking on more of a bluish hue, so I want to maybe spray paint them so they look a little bit more realistic, but I do like the way that they look in the pots. Obviously clean down the siding because it is dirty. I don't know if you can see that, but it's dirty. Yeah, see? I'm gonna get all of this stuff cleaned up, put out the new rugs. I still like that one, but I bought a new one. I hope I like the new one because I still like this one, but it's really dirty, so I have to move all of that stuff so I can take it out. I was looking for something else to go up here. I wanted it to say namaste, but couldn't find the sign that I wanted. Maybe I'll make one, I don't know. However, I did want something up here. Like, I saw something that said welcome-ish, but it's like so small. So yeah, I need to figure this out, figure out the artwork right here. If I'm gonna put back the same artwork or do something different, I'm not sure yet, but yeah. So that's where we are right now. All right, let's get to work. Okay guys, so everything out here is all nice and clean, hosed down, no dirt, no dust, no pollen, no lizard poop, frog poop. It's all cleaned down. So now I can go open up the packages that we got from Costway. Okay, I bet you're wondering what kind of goodies did she get from Costway this time? Let's put it together. Okay, there it is. That is the first one. I did not want to record it yet because I wanted to show you guys just in case there were any hiccups putting it together. But yeah, isn't she cute? Look at that little side table right there. All good, all good. And it swivels around. Cool. Like it. Hold on, let me show you guys this. I got this other chair. Hold on. It's got a piston on it as well. See that right there. So that's cool. And then this little lever right there. So I just hit this little lever right here. My feet come up, push back, back comes back. Wow, this is so comfortable. I love it. Now I gotta put the other one together. Okay, so just chiming back in here, I wanted to let you guys know the chairs are not difficult to put together. I myself did not follow the rules. So see, when you put the base together, this piece, it says 100%. That's cool. Once you start putting the chair itself together, it says 50%, do not 100%. And it's like that all the way through. So just make sure, see right here, that's when you can start 100%ing. Because I have something that is called what my friend used to call brute man force. So I want to just go in with my power tools and just do the damn thing. However, what I should have did was read the instructions where it said tighten 50%. I was tightening things down 100% and then had to take the whole thing apart and then put it back together at 50%. So the other chair, the second one, took me less than 15 minutes because now I was following directions. However, the chairs are super comfortable. I am enjoying them. And so I'm just gonna put this out there. I know my neighbors are jealous. They've been watching me redo my space and they're like, what's she doing over there? So on these little benches, some of the legs are loose, but all I had to do was just tighten up that. This one got a little sun bleached, So what I'm gonna do is just sand the tops and hit them with a little bit of stain. So, I was out window shopping for other things, and then I looked at these and I was like, oh, heck no. Kick rocks, Marshalls. I'm not doing it. I still have these tables that I got from Costway a couple of years ago, and they are still holding up well. As you can see, I just had to tighten down some screws, but then I decided to sand them down and test out some different stains. So I'm still kind of working on them, but things take maintenance, especially when they're sitting outside for years and years, and you just have to do what you have to do. But Costway gave me a really good product, and I'm going to just go ahead and reuse these. If you guys want to pick them up brand new, you can check them out. Here they are on their site. So I'm trying to make my own namaste sign, and I got stay. So I need an end. I found it. Okay, we got it. Namaste. Think you can guess what my tally is going to be? Put it in the comments. Okay, so we are still shopping. I thought that this macrame hanging plant basket was really super cute, so stick around and see if it gets used and where it gets used. I came over here to the clearance just to see what they have, but oh my god, how pretty are those? I don't even think this camera is doing any justice of how beautiful these look in person. Like, can you see the gold around the edge? It's just so pretty, and they're $5.50 each. I don't know what they were before, but Morris & Co. So pretty. And there's this little set up here. So, oh my god, those are gorgeous. So pretty. So I'm in Ross now. Okay, my shopping trips are all mixed up in here, but I don't know if you had a chance to peep the price of that artwork. It was a whopping $15 on clearance. And then I had also seen this at Marshall's, which is next door, for $40. And remember, you saw Wisteria in my cart at Walmart, right? And guess who's going to make this? Okay, so I had this in my shopping cart at Walmart, remember? And I decided that I was going to spray them a more darker, richer green. They looked really pale. I did make these plants, so let me give you the backstory. I had these olive trees that I'd had for a while, and I was just over the whole olive tree thing. So I bought these sprays from Hobby Lobby. I don't even know what they are, but I decided that I wanted to put them into the holes where the olive branches were before. Kind of like a weeping willow type of look. That's why I didn't mind that they were a little bit droopy. So they went into those little holes, and then I went back and hot glued them in after the fact once I knew that I liked it that way. But as you can see, when it was done, it was really cute. It was a different type of tree, something you never seen before, and I liked it. So to add this wisteria, all I'm doing is using wire, because I want to be able to change it out via the seasons. So I'm just wrapping this around this. The wind might take it away at some point, but just wrap it around like that so it hooks onto that, bend this. And I just wrap it around here like that so I can take it out, and then when the seasons change, I can change it up to like fall colors or something like that. Cut, wrap, and then wrap again. Okay, time to cover up that ugly concrete. Here's the rug. I got another safari print from rugs.com. Like how the shapes in that kind of speaks to the shapes in that piece right there. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, so I definitely love this rug. I do wish that I had gotten a bigger size, but for $119, I was already pushing it in terms of my budget. But we're going to get to that a little bit later on in the video. Let's go ahead and get these Costway chairs out, but we need something right here in the middle. Those work in the middle, but this other one was just way too big. Like you can see the comparison in terms of the depth and everything, just too heavy. So I'm gonna have to return this one, but those I think will work for now. You can see I just put a couple little things on here, and I'm gonna use some of my museum putty on there to keep things from sliding off because it is tilting slightly, but still also with the geckos and everything and the frogs, they always messing with shit. So I'll put the museum putty on there, at least on this shell. It'll keep that star in place, and then I'll put like some little artwork pieces, or like I said, a couple succulents or something lightweight. I have a gang of sucks, so yeah. I've been looking for some artwork to put in this little tiny frame so I can put it out there on the shelf. And when I was looking for fabric for my daughter's chairs, they had these books that were discontinued, these wallpaper books. And so I took a few of them just in case, you never know, because you can use these as art, as mats for your photography and stuff like that. So like I just took them, like some of them, if I find something a little bit bolder, like this is a nice color too, that blue. The birds are cute, but they don't go with my theme out there, but they do have nice color. So I don't know, I'll find something in one of these books because I have several of them, and then just stick it inside this little frame. Like even if I cut this right there, you know, like something like that. Can you see that? This frame is not big enough, but you know, I could probably get something in there. You know, you don't have a lot of it, but they can definitely be used as art or behind art as a mat. So this kept speaking to me, so I decided to take a piece of this and I put it in here. I like that sort of magenta color. I also like the way this looked. I was gonna take that, but it wouldn't fit in here, so I took this piece. I like that aubergine in there. It's a color that I like. So we'll see how that looks. I think it'll be fun. It's just a little pop of color. So I picked up this from Ross. It looks a lot like the other one that I had, but it's actually a little bit wider. Yeah, so I like that one better for this. Like that now, because we got a lot of bugs out here. Okay, so I went in my stash. Wait, first, you might have seen this. this was in my living room, but I think it works really well out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and find a place for this out here. And came from my bedroom from the townhouse, then it got moved to the living room in this house. So as you can see, I have a theme. Then I found these in my stash, and I already had these. I just never used them. I had bought 3 of them from Goodwill for $14.99, I believe. And the big one I used in the townhouse against that back wall. It got damaged, obviously. It's not going to last that long with the weather. And that one was fully exposed. So I think if I put these above the windows here, it might look kind of cute because it'll frame the windows, but it won't cover anything. And it'll tie into that whole lanai type of feeling that I have going on here, that tropical lanai feeling. So I just got to MacGyver it. I got to figure out a way to hang these up because there's supposed to be hooks in here. But of course, I'm not trying to ruin the siding or anything. So I got to come up with a MacGyver for that. So give me a few minutes. Just FYI, I bought this little tool right here. I think I got it on Temu. And what it does is when you have like eye hooks and stuff like that, you just fit it on there. And I did pre-drill. And then that way you can use that. See that? So I had these lights in the gazebo before, wrapped around the top, but I took them down because I don't like it lit up all night long because the frogs and shit, they love it. So anyway, I'm going to reuse these out here. I hope it's going to work because I got to make sure they actually get sun. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so I got these. I got 2 of these lamps from Hobby Lobby. They were $9.49 each, which is not bad. It's a cute little lamp. But I also had these pots from last year, and I like them. So I paid $4.99 for those. But I want to turn these into lamps. And now I'm thinking if I have a lampshade like that, those would look really snazzy. And I love the fish scales. It goes with everything. I would have to MacGyver these. I literally have to paint the whole thing and then MacGyver the shades, which I don't really have time to do because I'm trying to get this video done already, all right? But I'm thinking, put a pole right here in the center so that a shade can sit right on top of that. But I'm just thinking, you know? So I know I wanted something about as tall as that vase. So I just took this piece of cardboard and cut it in half. You know what? The more I thought about it, I said, why don't I just turn it upside down? I will have to paint this, and then cut this a little bit shorter, but then just glue it here instead of inside. Then that way I don't have to worry about filling the whole thing with foam, so I can save myself some coin because that foam is not cheap unless you get it from the dollar store and then it's cheap foam. Okay, change of plans. I'm just doing a little mixture of metallic blues. I finally got the right formula. It's like I had to add green, not metallic green, and some black. And now I got the right ratio. So I'm just going in like that. And then I come in with a little bit of black. And I finally got the right little ratio going. Yeah, I like it better this way. See, sometimes you gotta pivot. Sometimes you just have to pivot. But what I decided to do, instead of going out and ordering something else I don't need, I'm just wrapping these. And these are solar. So as long as I keep these facing the sun in some sort of way, they're just gonna be automatic and just turn on, and I don't have to worry about it. They'll be underneath here and it'll just light up the whole entire shade. So one down, one to go. Okay, I got 3 sets of these from Hobby Lobby. 2 comes in a set, and all of the spring shop is 50% off right now. So I got these. I had some in the back as well. They're a different shape. I kind of like this little fluted design on there, and that's not bad for that price. And that's 50% off of that for 2. I think you're probably looking at about the same at the Dollar Tree or whatever, but they're going to be, these are much nicer. I do like this one too. I like the color of the wood for this one, but they don't have another size bigger. That's it. So the one that I really liked was this one because I like the top, but they only have one and there's not one that's bigger. And since I want 2 sizes, I may have to go with these. This is a little blonde for me, but it's wood, so it could take a stain. And those are not bad. That's $7.99 for the small one, $14.99 for the big one. You're gonna pay about the same at the dollar store. So I think that's pretty good. See the difference in that one and that one? I just went in with a little bit of stain, a little oil stain, and I might actually go a little bit darker, but I gotta do this one. But there's a big difference in the color now, so it ties in better with this color.
In a quarter of a mile, the destination is on your right.
And she interrupted me. Okay guys, so I am on my way to go pick up the light fixture that I found on Facebook Marketplace. So hopefully it looks as good in person as it did on Facebook, but we shall see. Okay, let's go grab it. Okay, we got the light fixture. I'll show it to you in a little bit. I'm gonna head home. It's starting to get dark. It's been a long day. Not to mention I started my day out, walked 2 miles on the beach. Hey guys, all right, today is a beach day for exercise, so I'm hanging out with Jody again. So we're gonna hang out over here, go for a nice little walk and see all the dogs. We didn't bring Ginger, which is her little girl, because she is not with the shits when the other dogs come. So yeah. Anyway, enjoy the beach. And so my feet are killing me even though I have on my super comfortable shoes. But yeah, it's been a long day. Sun is starting to set and I'm just gonna get home. I gotta get this car unpacked. There's so much stuff in here. But yeah, so that's it. All right, guys. So clearly this is not fitting because there's like barely any room at the ends. So I can't use this again. I'm thinking about putting this on a piece of driftwood. Okay, I have this board, which is left over from the backyard. It's not driftwood, but it is pressure treated. So I wouldn't have to worry about it too much. I do like that little knot in there. I just wish the M wasn't covering it. That to me is character. I love stuff like that. So I'm thinking I might just use this board, beat it up a little bit, throw a little stain on it, but I have to seal these because this is literally like masonite and it would swell. So I think I'm gonna spray these so I can seal them, and then I can spray them with a paint. Yeah. Okay, that looks so much better. It looks aged, looks like it's been through a little bit. This is what it started out as. Big difference. And now I can put my namaste across. So yeah, look at that. Just beat the shit out of it, sanded it. Leftover wood. Okay, I finally got them lined up where they needed to be. So I'm actually gonna use wood glue and hot glue. So I'm gonna use hot glue to stick now, but the wood glue should bond stronger. So I just put a couple of clips on there just to hold it down for the ones that seem a little stubborn. But yeah, it looks really good. I can't wait for you guys to see it in place. Since I don't have the same size mirror hangers, what I'm doing is measuring actually to where it would hold, so that point. So none of this matters. As long as these are at the same spot, then I should be good to go and it should hang evenly. So let's go ahead and get this installed. Now I showed you guys this before, how sometimes when you hang things with these clips, it pivots and it doesn't stay straight. So I usually just take like a small little cleat and pop it behind like that. And I had that in there before, but this time I'm gonna actually glue it on so that there's no issues. But then you can see the difference, like now it's straight. So just so you know, you just need like a little cleat in there. And this is just a scrap piece of wood. So, okay. Okay, so this is another Buddha that I had. It's a planter. And yeah, she's pretty beat up too. But she gets flowers. So I bought this foam and I'm going to glue this down. And then I can put flowers all around the top. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do with this. Starting to get dark, but you guys have seen this a million times, and because she's so beat up, she's going to get this treatment with the texture. Okay, so this is as far as I got on this one. It's late, I'm tired, another long day, and I'm ready to go eat and go to bed. I didn't attach these yet, but I am planning to because I like the way they look together. Remember, she still gets flowers on the top. But yeah, I'm going to attach these two together, probably just some liquid nails. And why am I singing while I'm talking? Because I'm tired and I have no bandwidth left. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep it black, but I am gonna come in with a little bit of something. I'm gonna dust her. So for now, that's it. And I will see you guys for day 3 of this pet. So that's it. And I will see you guys for day 3 of this Front Porch Makeover. So, good night. Okay, so I have a bundle of these flowers that I got from Habitat for $5 and 20% off. So I think I'm gonna use these. They are peonies, but they kind of, look a little beat down for peonies. However, peonies is my favorite flower, so I'm gonna use these. Again, a little pop of color. To just, I don't even know. I like the pink, so let's go with it. So we're just gonna start cutting these off and just sticking them in here all around. So cute. I had to give her a little wig, a little weave. Now it looks cute. I'm gonna do a little bit dusting, glazing, something, but yeah, she's not done yet. Almost. Y'all know me. I put the it did come in a stand, but obviously not upside down, so I put it back in the stand, so she will be in the stand as well. And then I have to attach her there. So I think I'm gonna put something around there to sort of embellish that a little bit. But so far, she's looking really, really cute from where she came from. Do y'all remember from whence she came? She was looking crazy. But that black texture paint works so good covering up stuff. And even if you decided to go over this with like the sandy color paint, it's still cheaper than that texture paint. And I think it gives you a better texture too. I just started along the back, giving her a little dab of just a mixture that I made up with water and paint in it, just to see if I like it. And I kind of like the way it's coming out. It's giving her a more stone-like feel. I really enjoy this, and one of the things about me and why I feel like I'm different and my channel is different is that I'm not just a DIY content creator, designer. I feel like I'm more of an artist, and that's what I love. I'm coming in with a little bit of green to give her that more like verdigris look a little bit more aged, patinaed, I guess. And I just took some my green camouflage spray paint and sprayed it into my water, and just kind of going in a little bit with some of that around her edges. I've done a lot, and I know a lot of you guys would have probably stopped a long time ago, but I just was following my heart. And yeah, she looks good. Lots of colors. I came in with bronze and green and brown, and yeah, so I like it. Okay, I can't find my liquid nails, so I'm gonna use a little bit of E6000. I hate this stuff because you spend so much money on it, and then after you use it the first time, you can't get the stuff out. And you gotta just keep cutting it and cutting it and cutting it. Like I'm squeezing for dear life right now. Hot glue is ready. I'm gonna put a couple dabs of this around. Get her up here. Okay, so I have to put some finials up here. And I have these knobs, and they just fit right on the top. But then I'm kind of turned off by that gold with that. I have these. Obviously, I wouldn't use the pink. I could paint them, but I feel like that would make a better one. I'm gonna paint these and see if I like them better. Okay, so I just took some of that leftover paint that I had when I painted the pots, and I just been kind of going in and putting some of that color on it, so hopefully it'll match the pots a little bit better with this little concoction that I got here. Kind of close, not bad. You can see in this plant, I put foam in the pot because I'm tired of things crawling in and out of it, and then when they get covered and get water sitting there, that's where the bugs come from. So I'm just covering it with some of this rock, gravel, but I don't have enough to cover the whole thing, so I'll have to go to the store and get some more. Okay, so I almost didn't even film this, but somebody else might be having the same issue as me. So I wanted to put these books outside. However, this is a book I think I paid maybe 49 cents for it. It's an Ava Gardner book, who cares? I just covered up this spine after I took the original cover off. It still had her name across. Put a little black peel and stick on here because it matched. I like the other colors. I also wanted to use this one, which is not a real book. It's one of those fake books. And I turned it into a tray. I just kind of cut it and taped it together because I have a neighbor who's my friend. You've met her before. Her name is Jody. And Jody has Ginger, and I like to give Ginger treats. So I want to be able to keep Ginger's treats in something. So I'm going to put them in there. I'm going to actually put them in a easier sealable bag. And then that way I can sit this outside and it'll look like I got some books. And then that way I don't have to keep running in the house to find a snack for Ginger when she walks by. So they should be fine. I'm pretty sure she's gonna go through this bag fairly quickly. So I'm not too worried about it, but yeah, if you put books outside, they're probably gonna get destroyed. So that's why I'm just using something, just to have, and then this little fake thing. They sell stuff like this, by the way. But I had to make my own because I didn't feel like going out and buying something. Okay, so remember I said we were going to get back to the rug? Well, this is it after I removed everything that I put out there on my porch because I found this one on Marketplace and she was selling it for this price. Are you kidding me? We're making some changes. On the website, the 9x12 is $219, but this woman was not getting back to me. I was harassing her, and when she finally got back to me, it was all over the place. I was stressed out. I mean, seriously, you guys are not going to believe this. You have to see what time it is right now, and that's a.m. I was on my way to the gym, and this lady, finally, I get a response out of her again. And it's just crazy. So I'm like, you know what? I had already filmed this video,
lights, turn right.
and but I wanted the bigger rug, and I knew if I had ordered another one, it would not get here in time. And she just happened to have the same exact color of the rug that I already have.
Lights, turn right onto Zion Hill Road Southeast.
Anyway, I'm rushing to get there now to get this other rug. People be stressing me out. It's too early for this.
Getting onto the Facebook Marketplace is crazy. I had multiple people talking to me. See, I have to go all the way down here. I don't even know if anything's there. And then I come down here, and here, now this is...
Yeah, but see, these are your chats. You should go to your messenger. Don't go here. Go to your messenger.
I don't even know where Messenger is.
You don't have Messenger on your phone?
I don't know. I've never done any of this.
Oh, my goodness.
I just tried to get it on.
So on your... No, you need to have Facebook Messenger. Okay, so I was trying to record that, but it would have taken forever. She was very long-winded. However, and I'm trying to get to the gym because I need to get my butt in the pool. But she didn't have Messenger set up on her phone. So I had to help her set up Messenger on her phone. She was going based off of the chats at the bottom of your items on Facebook. So she was an elderly woman and she was not doing any of it correctly. So I had to show her how to do that. And she already had Messenger. She just didn't have it set up as an app on her phone. Needless to say, that's the reason why she seems so sketchy and dodgy, and but turns out she was a really nice lady. She just didn't know what she was doing. Operator error over there. But I got the bigger rug now. The color is slightly different, but mine is brand new, so I still think it's gonna work. So I'm going to the gym now, and then I have to swap out everything on my porch so I can put down this bigger rug. The things I go through for you guys, you have no idea. Okay, so here is the one that I got, which doesn't cover this or that. So that's why I got the bigger one. I can't even begin to tell you how long I've been standing here in the heat trying to debate whether I should cut around my pillars or just have it stop at the pillars like I had it doing before. Only now it comes all the way here and almost all the way to the end over there. But then it makes no sense for me to have this doormat here. Might as well return that too, because I'll have so much left over. I did like the shape of it, but shit. Okay, so I cut it. I put some tape, some of my clear duct tape there, and then I just sort of mashed it up against the wall, because when you do that, it sort of bites onto the concrete, and that way I know it's not gonna move anywhere. But yeah, it's okay. I like it. I left this part out, obviously. I could patch it if I want, because I have so much left. I think I like that better than the small mat. This is all that's left of that rug. My goodness, that was hot. So I did piece them in with the pieces I had left over. I'm not too concerned about the seam because of the pattern. It just kind of blends in a little bit, but I put some everywhere. So I'm happy with that. Then I have to return that one too because it looks really good. I want to give a very special thank you once again to today's sponsor, Costway, for this video as well as upcoming future videos. So get over to Costway.com. I am going to link everything in the description box below. Make sure you click on that. You'll see everything drop down. I'm also going to pin it to the first comment, so that way it'll make it really easy for those guys who are like, I don't know where the description box is. However, it's there, and I will pin everything for you guys. Okay, so yeah, don't just be leaving stuff in your shopping cart either, because it will probably sell out, especially if it's something really, really nice like these recliners. I cannot wait for you guys to see what's coming up. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. Hype the video up if you can. If you're on your mobile device, you only have 7 days after I post the video in order to do the hype. And leave your comments down below, okay? And you guys know what's next, right? Say it with me. I love you.